What's up, baby? This is Deontay the Bronze Rumble Wilder. Make sure you tap into Black Authentic Truth for your latest news. It's great information, baby. Bomb Squad!
Oh my God, he got the strap on him. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're about to get his ass. World class. Oh my God, he got the strap on him. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That must be embarrassing. And you played yourself. First of all, this is a pickup game. Why are you getting so angry that you need to pull out a weapon? Why are you even bringing a weapon to the gym? What type of mind? Think of the mental state of a person that would even bring a firearm to the gym, to a place where you're working out. It's like it's a childish mindset. It's like you're already thinking like, I'm going to get into it with somebody. I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would test me. You know what I'm saying? It's effeminate, it's emotional, and it is not masculine. That is not masculine. And it looked like, you know, it started off as something, just a disagreement. You know, when you go and play basketball or any sport, anybody that knows, as men, things can get competitive. The energy can get competitive. You can go back and forth. There's been many times where I done went back and forth, not trying to, but you always have somebody that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna talk, and then you're gonna start talking, and then it turns into, you know, a more competitive game. But to get out of hand to the point where you run into the bag like you're gonna get the strap, that's diabolical. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That's a lot of effeminate, emotional energy that a lot of young Black males got. You know, those YNs that y'all always talk about? Don't mess with no YNs. YNs has been around for a long time, and it's unstable, emotionally young Black males. But this look like these are Black men, or men in general, that are of age. It looks like they're like middle age or whatever the case may be. And, you know, it starts off as just a disagreement. Maybe there's a foul called and somebody say that wasn't no foul. And then that can turn into a disagreement. And then it turns into him going to his bag to pull out the burner. Why are you even bringing a gun to the gym? Now, growing up, because I played basketball growing up, you know, just in the neighborhood, and that has happened once or twice. I remember very specifically one time that happened, and we were probably about 14, 15, where somebody pulled a gun that wasn't even a part of the game. They was like a friend of a ball. They wasn't even a baller, like a person that played basketball. They were just somebody that came along, and then things got heated, then they brandish what they got. You know what I'm saying? To let people know, don't trip. Other than that, you know, I haven't experienced it like that. But even then, we were young teenage boys. These are like middle-aged grown men. And I'll go as far as to say, like, he ain't got no game. he ain't got no jumper. You know what I mean? He can't handle the ball. And he can't handle his emotions. This is something that a lot of Black males go through, where they can't handle their emotions. A lot of Black men are effeminate. A lot of Black men, you know, all of this stuff you hear about Black males hurting one another, Black on Black violence, gun violence, running to go get a gun to handle your disputes. That comes from being raised by a mother and just having that feminine energy all the time, where you don't have no way to resolve an issue. These are grown men. They're supposed to be able to resolve the issue. You're supposed to be able to let it go. It's a damn game. So you're going to take somebody's life over a game? You're willing to sit in prison, and we say this all the time in the Black community. Niggas is willing to go to prison over stepping on somebody's shoe, over a perceived sign of disrespect. Like, I feel like he disrespected me. I feel like, you know, he was looking at me you know, in this certain type of way. I take it out here. This nigga's on the wrong side of town. He's not supposed to be over here. The senselessness in which we are willing to go that far to death, that's emotional energy. That's effeminate energy. The Bible even talked about that type of energy, that effeminate energy, that energy, that emotional energy where you just can't, you know, discipline yourself enough to handle something in a mature manner, or to just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go. Like they always talk about being the bigger person, or being the bigger, you know, be the bigger person. Let it go. But that pride, a lot of that pride that we got, that emotional pride, we can't let things go. Now, you see, he done walked out the gym looking stupid. Walked out the gym looking stupid because this is just a game, and you done brought a pistol to the gym and pulled the pistol out on somebody over a perceived disrespect, over words, over a foul. But this, even if it's a foul, these are things that are part of the game. You expect to get fouled. You expect to, you know, to go back and forth and dispute a call in basketball. You expect that's going to happen. And then you expect to resolve it. Somebody shoot for the ball, or somebody, you know, whatever the case may be. But we got to do better as Black men. And I'm not saying this is all Black men. Of course, this is not all Black men. Of course not. But the Black men that do have these tools and do have this knowledge on how to deal with situations and can impart that to younger Black males, or even in this case, a grown ass man that never learned this, we need brothers to step up and do that. We need brothers to, you know, show brothers a different way, different form of disrespect. Maybe brothers can start doing skits. Man, hell, maybe I start doing some skits. You know what I mean? Just to impart different ways to navigate, you know, feeling like somebody disrespected you, feeling like it's a situation where, you know, I can't let this go. It has to go to this, or else are people going to think I'm a punk? You're not finna punk me. Like, we got to get out of that mind state. We done lost too many of our brothers and sisters over effeminate, emotional Black males. I only saying this because I care about my people. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? And ISUPK, we love our people. So you have to tell your people the truth, because our people are a hard-headed, stiff-necked people that really don't care about the truth. You know what I mean? But sooner or later, we're going to have to deal with this fact. We're going to have to deal with the fact that a lot of men that you call hard, a lot of men that you call tough, a lot of men that you look up in your neighborhood as you know, hardcore, and they ain't afraid of nobody, and they don't take no disrespect. A lot of them men are emotionally immature. A lot of them men don't know how to resolve issues. Yeah, they look strong. Yeah, they look tough. Yeah, they got guns. But that is feminine energy, to hop into your emotions and then to act on them. It's stronger and it's masculine to be able to come into a situation and calm it down, or you get into a situation and you're able to resolve it, and you're able to take everything from a level up here to down here, and everybody shake hands and walk away.